The Guardian had been silent for centuries. It towered over the ruins of a long-dead city, its armored frame weathered by storms, its weapons rusted, its sensors dark. Once, it had been the protector of the Veari, an ancient race that had perished long before humanity learned to leave Earth's atmosphere. To most explorers, the construct was nothing more than a relic, too damaged to function, too dangerous to tamper with. But not to Sergeant Marcus Hale. Marcus was a human engineer, part of a salvage crew charting derelict worlds on the edge of the Orion Verge. Where others saw broken machines, Marcus saw puzzles begging to be solved. And when he laid eyes on the fallen Guardian, half buried in dust and vines, his pulse quickened. Careful, warned Yelth, the team's insectoid scout, his antennae twitching. That construct killed fleets. Its weapons erased cities. Touching it is unwise. Marcus smirked, dropping his pack beside the Guardian's chest plate. Relax. It's dead tech. I just want to see what makes it tick. For hours he worked. He pried open scorched panels, bypassed fried circuits, and coaxed life into conduits that hadn't seen a spark in millennia. His hands grew grimy with oil, his clothes torn from jagged plating. Sweat dripped down his brow, but his grin never faded. Most species avoided Deathworlders for this very reason. Humans treated danger like a challenge. Finally, Marcus rewired the core, rerouted auxiliary power, and whispered, "Come on, big guy, wake up for me." The Guardian's chest flickered. A faint hum vibrated the ground. Its eyes, two enormous lenses, glowed pale blue. Yelth scuttled backward, mandibles clacking in panic. You reactivated it." Marcus stepped back, heart pounding. "Holy hell, it's alive." The Guardian rose, dust cascading off its armor like falling sand. It loomed 30 meters tall, every movement groaning with ancient power. His gaze locked onto Marcus. Weapons pods hissed open. Yelth screamed, "It will kill us." But then, something unexpected happened. The Guardian's optics scanned Marcus, paused, and then pulsed brighter. A voice, deep and resonant, thundered from its speakers. "Recognized, caretaker." Marcus blinked. "Wait, what? Caretaker?" The Guardian knelt, lowering its head until its glowing eyes met the humans. "Unit designation, Sentinel-9. Systems restored by organic entity. Directive updated. Caretaker identified. Primary objective, protect caretaker." Yeltha's antennae drooped in disbelief. You fixed it, and now it serves you?" Marcus rubbed the back of his neck. I didn't mean to. I just patched it up." "Correction," the Guardian boomed. "You restored function. You are now command authority." The ground trembled as Sentinel-9 stood at full height again, scanning the horizon. Its weapons retracted. Instead, its massive hand extended outward, a gesture almost reverent. Marcus hesitated, then placed his small, grease-stained hand on one of the Guardian's enormous fingers. The machine's core pulsed in response, as though syncing with him. Yelth chittered nervously. "Marcus, do you have any idea what this means?" The Veari built Guardians to annihilate entire invasions. Entire fleets retreated at their presence. And now one calls you its caretaker. Before Marcus could reply, Sentinel-9's optics flared. Threat detected. The ground shook. From the shadows of the ruins emerged raiders, scavenger mercenaries who had followed Marcus's crew to the site. Their leader, a scaled brute armed with plasma cannons, sneered. "Step away from the construct, human. It belongs to us." Marcus raised his hands slowly. "Guys, let's not do anything stupid." The raider aimed his weapon. "You've done the hard work for us. Now hand over control before." He never finished. Sentinel-9 moved with terrifying speed. A single energy blast reduced the raider to vapor. The mercenaries screamed as the Guardian's arm cannons spun to life, unleashing a storm of plasma fire. The battle was over in seconds. Ash and smoking wreckage littered the ruins. Not a single raider remained standing. Marcus's jaw hung open. "Holy shit!" Sentinel-9 turned back to him, lowering its weapons. His voice was calm. Threat neutralized. Caretaker secured. That night, as the fires of the raiders' wreckage burned, Marcus sat at the Guardian's feet. Yelth refused to come closer, muttering prayers to his ancestors. Marcus gazed up at the towering construct. You killed for me. Correction, Sentinel-9 replied. I killed to protect you. Caretaker preservation is priority 1. Marcus exhaled, torn between awe and unease. What happens if I tell you I don't want protection? The Guardian's optics dimmed for a moment, as if processing. Then I will wait, until you require me. Caretaker's will is command. Days turned into weeks. Wherever Marcus went, Sentinel-9 followed. When storms threatened, the Guardian shielded him with its body. When predators attacked, it obliterated them with surgical precision. At night, its humming core kept the human warm in the cold ruins. Marcus had built machines before, but never one that treated him like family. Yet unease gnawed at him. One evening he asked, Sentinel, why me? Why call me caretaker? The machine's voice rumbled with something almost like emotion. The Veari are gone, but their code endures. They built us to serve life. You restored mine. Therefore, you are my purpose. Marcus swallowed hard. And if I die? Unacceptable, the Guardian replied instantly. All existence will be devoted to preventing that outcome. Marcus stared into its glowing eyes, realizing the weight of what he'd unleashed. He hadn't just repaired a machine. He'd inherited an ancient army. Word spread quickly across the salvage routes. Whispers of a Deathworlder who had awoken a Guardian spread like wildfire. Some spoke in fear, others in awe.